Frank Darabont's The Mist from 2007 is arguably one of the best Stephen King film adaptations ever made. But it does polarize audiences. A lot of people take issue with the ending, and not without good reason. Killing off children in a horror movie is generally considered to be something that's done in poor taste, unless it's to make a strong point, which I think The Mist does. I don't think of The Mist simply as a horror film, simply as a piece of entertainment. I think of The Mist in the same way that I think of films like 12 Angry Men or On the Waterfront. The Mist is a message movie. In my opinion, probably one of the most important explorations of the nature of fear put to film in my lifetime. And it's precisely because it ends in the shocking manner that it does. If the film ended in the same way as the Bachman novella, with the protagonists escaping the supermarket and then fade to black, it'd be unsatisfying. And a happy ending would ring false, because what the film presents up to that point is some pretty powerful social commentary disguised as a B-movie homage. Ending the film in the shocking and ironic way that it does highlights the point the film is making in the most powerful terms. And that point is this: that no matter how sane, no matter how rational we think we are, we can always be overwhelmed by our own fear, by our own demons. And when that happens, in a moment, we become capable of the most awful behavior. We can destroy the things that are most important to us, perhaps even believing we're doing the right thing. Why didn't David Drayton just wait? He didn't wait because he finally gave in to his own fear. No one gets spared from this fundamental human truth. And beyond the thematic importance of the ending, there's also the brutal irony that the people David Drayton ends up killing are the same ones that Mrs. Carmody told the mob to sacrifice to appease God, so that the mist would end, which is what happens. It's a masterful, awful irony to further torment the viewer. So I wouldn't have The Mist end any other way. I think it's a masterpiece of horror and a seminal piece of social commentary that speaks precisely to the time we live in, where the grocery store itself is a metaphor for everything we take for granted about the society we live in. And what a delicate thing that is. How easily people can be divided by fear, and in that isolation become susceptible to their worst instincts and can fall prey to the ones who will exploit fear to their own advantage. I also agree with director Frank Darabont that this film works better in black and white, and should be seen in black and white. Not only do the CGI effects, I think, look a lot better, but I think the visual of the mist itself as a white void is much more striking in a film devoid of color.